The fastest animal alive doesn't run or fly, it falls out of the sky. High above the rooftops, almost too far to see, a single dark shape is riding the wind. It hangs there patiently, wings held steady, watching the world below with eyes far sharper than yours. Then, in an instant, it folds its wings and drops, and becomes the fastest living thing on the planet. This is the Peregrine Falcon, and its dive can outpace a race car. For thousands of years, people have marveled at this bird, yet most of us never notice it's soaring right above our city. By the end of this story, you may never look at the sky the same way again. The Peregrine Falcon is one of the most widespread birds on Earth. It lives on every continent except frozen Antarctica, from icy coastlines to scorching deserts to the heart of busy cities. Few animals of any kind have spread so far across the world. In size, it is surprisingly modest, roughly as big as a large crow, small enough to perch on a person's arm. Its back is slate gray, its chest pale and finely barred, and dark markings run down its face like a helmet. The females are noticeably larger and more powerful than the males, sometimes half again their size. It is not the biggest bird of prey, nor the strongest, and yet it may be the most perfectly built for speed. Everything about its body, from its stiff pointed wings to its sleek, tapering shape, is designed to cut through the air. In ordinary flapping flight, the peregrine is quick, but not extraordinary, about as fast as a car on a country road. Its real weapon is not level flight at all. It is the dive. Falconers have a special word for it, the stoop. The bird first climbs high into the sky, sometimes hundreds of meters above its prey. Then it tips forward, tucks its wings tight against its body, and lets gravity take hold. It becomes a living arrow, a teardrop of muscle and feather plunging toward the earth. As it falls, it accelerates to speeds no other animal can match. In its steepest dives, a peregrine has been clocked at more than 300 kilometers an hour. The fastest measured stoop passed 380, faster than a Formula One car at full throttle. At that speed, the ground and sky blur together, and the whole world becomes a rush of wind. And somewhere in that blur, the falcon is aiming for a target no bigger than a pigeon. Diving this fast is not just difficult, it is dangerous, even for the falcon itself. At those speeds, the air rushing into an animal's lungs could damage them from the inside. But the peregrine has a solution built into its very nose. Inside each nostril sits a small bony cone, a tiny baffle that slows and tames the ink. The falcon's eyes face another problem. At these speeds, the wind alone could blind it. So the bird has a third eyelid, a clear membrane that sweeps sideways across each eye. It wipes away dust and moisture and shields the eye, all without blocking the falcon's view for even a moment. And those eyes are among the finest in all of nature. A peregrine can pick out a pigeon from more than a kilometer away, a tiny dot no human could ever see. Its vision is thought to be several times sharper than our own, as if it were always looking through a telescope. This is how it locks onto a target long before that target ever senses danger. When the falcon finally reaches its prey, it does not simply grab it. It pulls out of the dive at the last instant and strikes with its feet balled into fists. The blow can be so powerful that the prey is knocked clean out of the air in a single hit. Then the falcon wheels around and catches its meal as it tumbles toward the ground. It is a hunt of astonishing precision, carried out at a speed almost too fast for our eyes to follow. For most of history, peregrines nested on high cliffs and rocky ledges far from people. But in the last 100 years, something remarkable has happened. They discovered that our cities are simply cliffs made of concrete and glass. Today, peregrines nest on skyscrapers, cathedrals, bridges, and tall chimneys around the world. To a falcon, a ledge on a 50th floor tower is no different from a crag on a mountainside. And our cities offer them something else, an endless supply of pigeons. In many towns, the fastest animal on the planet is now hunting quietly above the traffic and the crowd. People have set up cameras on these nests, and millions now watch peregrines raise their chicks online. A wild predator that once seemed distant and untouchable has quietly moved in next door. Yet not long ago, this incredible bird very nearly vanished forever. In the middle of the 20th century, a widely used farm chemical began spreading through the food chain. It built up inside the falcons and caused them to lay eggs with shells so thin they broke under the parents' own weight. Across whole countries, peregrine populations collapsed, and in some regions, they disappeared completely. Then people acted. The chemical was banned, and dedicated teams began raising young falcons and releasing them into the wild. Slowly, against the odds, the peregrines returned. Today, they once again soar over coastlines and cities, one of the great success stories of modern conservation. Their recovery is a quiet reminder that the damage we cause can sometimes be undone if we choose to act in time. So the next time you walk beneath the tall buildings of a city, look up for a moment. Somewhere above you, a small gray bird may be circling, studying the streets with impossibly keen eyes. And in the blink of an eye, it could become the fastest living thing on Earth. Follow Worth Knowing for more things worth knowing.